Good evening, everybody. Ready to go? First, thanks for being here. A quick update. Obviously, this unpredictable storm, horrific event, has hit us real hard. I will tell you first and foremost, I can't say enough to our great Governor DeSantis, who's been in constant communication, Senator Rick Scott, constantly calling, our Attorney General, the CFO, Jimmy Petronis. At every level, government is working to make certain that we have everything that we need to keep these residents, the great residents of Lee County, safe. Obviously, there are a lot of challenges that we face. We don't even know exactly what we face just yet. We know we've been hit very hard. We got calls coming into 911, and we are prioritizing them so that the second it goes under 45 miles per hour, we get back out there. With 1 second, we're going to be right out answering those calls. Reports of buildings compromised. We have reports of vehicles being just floating out into the ocean. We have a lot of different things that are coming in, but we don't know exactly what it is. Again, we're not out there. The frustrating part is that we're waiting. We have strategically placed resources all over our county, hundreds of deputies waiting for the green light to go back out and help people that are in need. We are going to do everything possible on our end, utilizing all the tools that we have. Our governor's made it clear he's going to send us everything that he has, all resources, all hands on deck. Again, every level, our county manager, Roger DiGiorgio, our county commissioners, we are all working together. That's what makes this state great. It's not just the great residents, it's all of us together, because we're in this together, and I don't have all the answers. The one thing I do have is absolute, and that is a message that's very clear for any of those individuals that think they're going to go out there and loot or prey on people during this horrific event. You better think twice. When I say zero tolerance means we will hunt you down, track you down, and you're going to jail if you're lucky. We're not going to tolerate that. I know we had a report of one incident where someone tried to loot into a gas station. I don't know the details, but it's infuriating, and we're not going to allow it. We are a great law and order state. We need to access the people that need to be helped. Their life and safety is most important. But my message is very clear to those that think they're going to loot. Go somewhere else. Leave the state. Don't do that in here, not in Lee County. We're assessing everything as we go along. Again, I don't know what the sustained winds are right at this moment, but I do know they're over 45. I can't wait for us to be able to get out there immediately and access. Again, we want to be safe, and we want to get there as soon as possible. I'll take questions from anyone. We have drones, we have aviation. Everything is on standby, all assets on deck, all hands on deck.
How do you enforce the curfew?
I'm sorry?
How do you enforce the curfew?
Well, right now the curfew came out, and we can't get out there to enforce it immediately right now, but we want people to know. I mean, this could change right now. We could change 5 minutes from now. Those winds go down, we're going to be out there. We want people, we educate people, we make them aware. As a last step is enforcement. We need to protect those that are in need right now. We don't know exactly what's out there. There are residents that are desperate for help. Their homes are compromised. Businesses are compromised. We have water issues. So our message wants people stay off the roadways and let us assess it.
You're going to be pulling every car that's on the road after 6 o'clock out?
I'm not pulling every car. First, it's life, safety, health, and welfare. So we're going to be out there to make sure those calls for service, the people that are waiting and in need, we're going to address that immediately. But make no mistake, in the big picture, there is a curfew. Again, that's put in place to protect the residents of this county. Once we get past that point, when it can be lifted, it'll be lifted. But I need to make certain that, things are protected when they're vulnerable. Again, life, safety, property.
Sheriff, we're getting phone calls from people saying they're trapped in their attics. 911 would hold us down. What do you say to those folks tonight?
My heart is with them. I have no words. It's frustrating for me. I want to personally go out there with my team and find the people that need help. And I want to help everybody. But we can't compromise other life too. When we told people in the very, very beginning, please listen, this is a mandatory evacuation, we can't force people out of their homes. Some people, which I understand, made that choice to stay. So right now, just do the best you can to get to higher ground. Go to the second floor. I don't know exactly what the statistics are. I don't know what I'm looking at, what are the incidents. But all I can say is those that are in need, we want to get to you, and we will get to you as soon as possible, not waiting 1 second. And again, I don't know the exact time frame. You know, thinking about the sustained winds, when is that going to die down? This has really, I mean, this really hit us hard. So we're moving as we go and making those decisions as we go. But one thing we won't hesitate is getting to those in need, and we'll do that immediately.
I'm sure you've been busy. Do you know how many calls, how many 911 calls we've taken?
I don't know the exact amount of numbers of calls. I will get you that if you'd like. I do know calls are coming in. And a lot of calls are coming in saying, look, we got vehicles floating into the ocean. We have rooftops. We have buildings that have been compromised. One set of buildings collapse. Again, we're not out there assessing. And until we get out there to get a true and accurate assessment, I can't say what we have or don't. I still want people to call 911. We are always taking those calls, and they'll go on a list. You know, obviously prioritizing life immediately, things that are of nature that we need to address. We're going out the second we can.
And we're reporting 911 is down in Lee County, and I believe calls are being rerouted to Collier.
Well, I know that people had said that it was down, but my system is, as far as I know, it's up and running. But if there are issues, of course, they may get rerouted. But we are in total communication with all our surrounding agencies, so we're working together. If that's happening, we would know immediately, and we should know immediately. But I can tell you we're taking calls as we speak, and again, just prioritizing them.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.